Okay guys, I made some changes to some of the things when I tested the CAS module before. I didn't notice, and there was a long cooldown for the aircraft. It was 300 seconds. So that's the cooldown here. It was 300. I changed it to 30 seconds so that because it would make one pass and then it would take 300 seconds to be able to make another pass, and it has multiple weapon systems. So I thought, okay, 30 seconds and you come around. I could, you can change it to whatever you want, but I thought 30 seconds might be more realistic. But I also did some more testing with the helicopter. I changed it to an RHS Apache. And I will show that how it works basically the same as the others. You use the same way to call out or to give them orders, and so we'll do that for you now. Okay, so I've placed some CSAT guys in Gravia. I'll start with the helicopter for CAS Reaper. So tell them to search and destroy at 145. 176. Confirm. And he's firing up. Because it's so close, he's probably going to detect those guys almost immediately. Support services. I can change behavior. I can change his flying height and the lights. So I'm going to do that. Thing. So you can hear them firing up. Some CSAT in town, a few trucks, weapons squad, infantry squad. I tested this before. As soon as he got airborne, he started lighting up the trucks. There he goes. Wow, it killed the driver in that? Oh, the driver just got out. That one truck. Oh, I did damage the truck. No. Driver knows better than to stick around on a fuel truck. Got one truck. Looks like we may have killed the driver in this truck. Yeah. Damaged the Typhoon device. They popped smoke, but I don't think that'll stop our intrepid hero from coming back on another run. I can't do that in Zeus, but you could call him off. You could have him loiter nearby. You could have him return to base, but we'll have him reattack. He'll reattack until everything's dead, I think. Anyway, you get the idea. So I can, as I was saying, I can have him moved to a specific position. I can change his behavior, like I said. I can have him loiter at a location of my choosing, or I can just have him return to base. Must have killed most of them. So I'll just have him return to base. And I'll reset some things, and I'll do the CAS aircraft. Okay guys, the Apache landed. It's spooling down, so now it's time for Maverick. We'll try this around here. 145, 176. See what he does. And let's see, we'll have him come in from the west, southwest. Map position, confirm. See what he does. Somebody popped smoke again. There he is. Maverick's ready to go. See him without? Yeah, we can barely see. At least I can see him. I don't know if you'll be able to see him. Let's see if we can get eyes on here. He's coming in. Not sure, but what I'm thinking is that he'll disappear, cool down for 30 seconds. Or not. Huh. So we'll have to do these. So if he's gonna come from the northeast since he went from the southwest last time, see what happens. This would be another plane, I guess. So one of them will probably despawn, the first one, and the other one will come in and fire the Hydra on these guys. Yep, the other one, first one despawned. So if you shorten the cooldown timer, you can you can make it look like you just went out, circled around, and came back, which is what I'm going for here. Here he comes. See what kind of effect he had. I don't know if he got very much. Now we'll try the CBU. Yeah, his Maverick's ready already. That's cool. I like that. I like that better than that long cooldown. So say he circled around again, and he's going to come back on another run, even though we know that he's going to despawn and the new one just spawned. So that's cool. I like that. I like doing it that way. Oh, these guys are getting close. I wonder if I could get smoke on their position. Okay. They know better than to stick around in town. That's good for them. The rest of these guys, though, I don't think they're going to be so lucky. If I was closer, I could probably actually see the bomb, but that's how that works. Now I want to try something else here. There's with the I don't know if I can see that where those guys are. Oh yeah, I can. Cool. How far is that? It's 447 meters, so that's pretty far. But I can reload red smoke and hopefully, oh yeah, better set the, okay, that's good. So what I'll do is I'll call in another Maverick and yeah, I'll have him do Hydra on that one. I'll set the coordinates and then I will tell him to hit smoke signal. I can also laze the target or IR signal, so but I'm going to try to use smoke. And we're going to try red smoke. And what I will try to do is put red smoke on those guys. Let's see how I do. He should, hopefully he'll see the smoke and put some rockets on those guys where the smoke is. And they will be hurting. Looks like here he comes. Yep. Right on it. Well, pretty close anyway. Got a couple of them. Now there's the yellow smoke. So that's pretty cool. You can put smoke down and they'll hit it. Try that again, maybe. Try to put a red smoke on that. Cluster bomb or Jeep guided bomb unit. Yeah, it'd be cool if they had cluster bombs. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Put it right in there, I guess. Right, let's see how we did. Well, that'll be interesting. That'll probably take that whole building down. Whoop. They know. Run away, run away. That's pretty cool because I've actually heard A-10s on the air-to-ground range up north in Grayling, and you do not hear them coming in. You only hear them when they pull out. Wow, didn't kill that guy. Amazing. But you put it right on the smoke. So that's, or did it kill that guy? I guess, no, he's still alive. Damn. He's probably shooting at me now? Or is he shooting at those others? Anyway. So, that's pretty cool. So he'll despawn / return to base. So that's CAS. Okay, well actually I forgot. There are some other aspects to CAS, so might as well do that now. While I'm in Zeus, would be a good time. Let's see. You can have drones. The gunship is interesting. I'm just going to leave it at map for now, but it's Blackfish, and you got loiter time, which it's 5 minutes. Cooldown time is longer. I'm not going to worry about it because 5 minutes on time is a long time. If I was going to be doing this in a mission, I'd change it to the radio, but for now, we'll just leave it, and we'll see what that does. Font 145 176. Confirm. Yeah, that's fine. You can change the loiter radius. And so it's on its way. And the cool thing about that is you can actually click on the Blackfish. You can take over the gun position. So you can get, okay, so it's in their area. So I'm gonna connect. There we are. So, let's see, I think I can zoom in, yeah. Not sure, let's see, you can, maybe that's, so I'm gonna wait till, it can't go any more right. Oh, so it is circling around. I better zoom back out. That might be, no, we can't do that. So, let's see if I can find any targets. There's a target. So you hit tab to aim in on it. Otherwise, you have to kind of guesstimate. But that was the minigun. Then you got the Bofors 40mm. And then you've got the artillery. It has a reload time, so let's see if I can get on that guy. Yeah. So that could be lots of fun. And so you can do this for 5 minutes. I think you have to stay, once you're in here, you stay in the gunner's position. Let's see, I don't... So there's that Typhoon truck. You can shell these guys. Switch back to the Bofors. So it would be really easy to overshoot if you're not careful, if you move this around too much. You are going to carry the velocity or the momentum from your direction of travel. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Well, the church. like the, I would imagine, I haven't tried that C130 mod, but I imagine this is kind of like that. So, anyhow, we'll see if we can destroy that building. Oops, not that one. There we go. Destroy the destroyed building. Pretty cool. I could do this all day. Anyway, yeah, I guess the timer will run out at some point. Yeah, it's kind of cool how you can see the rounds curve like that. But it is does stay on that compound as you're turning. And that's it. Oh, there's still some guys alive. So it'll be 15 minutes before the black fish is back. Of course, you can change that in the module. Oh wow, he's right there. Not anymore. So there are still some guys alive. Interesting. So that is CAS, and with the drone, you can have in the controls or in the settings, you can have it automatically assign you a UAV terminal, or you can have it not do so, and then that means you have to grab a UAV terminal before you leave base to control the drones or the UAVs. So. If you're familiar with those, you know how that works. And I'm not familiar with drones, so I'll leave that up to you. So that's CAS. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll do a really quick one on the ground transportation. It works pretty well. Very, very impressed, but it's very similar to the air transportation. That one will be coming next.